Hello friends, this is Raman with your daily Forex market analysis for June 28th, 2016. Let's start by taking a look at our economic calendar here. We have EU Economic Summit, so we have to be mindful of this one because we may have comments coming out of the EU officials. As a result, that could create volatility in the market. So watch out for any comments coming out of any EU professionals, especially in regards to Brexit and the impact of that in the Eurozone. We also have final GDP numbers for the US dollar. This will be important for US dollar. So if you have any trades with the US cross, something to be careful about here. And then we have consumer confidence number for US at 10 a.m. Eastern. And then further into that, we have FOMC member Powell speaking. Here again, if we hear any comments about Brexit and anything related to that, that will be important. For Swiss franc here, we have government board member Zurberg speaking. Again, any comments in regard to intervention in the Forex markets or in regards to Brexit will have a big impact on the markets. In the Asian trading today, we saw a big jump up in Japanese yen. And the reason behind that was the comments that came from Japanese officials on how they were monitoring the markets and they were keeping a close eye, especially on the Forex markets, and they were ready to take any steps that were necessary, including intervention. So because of that, Japanese yen jumped up quite a bit. Anything that is related to comment from the officials could have market moving impact. So monitor that on your news feeds. Let's move on to the charts here. We are looking at pound US dollar daily chart here. Based on the daily chart, we see that the pound actually broke Friday's low that was established last week, and we went all the way to 131.20. Since then, it has pushed back up. And at this point, we are looking to trade this between 133.50 and 131.20 level. However, depending on the volatility that comes into the market, especially in regards to the British pound, we could see a push up all the way into 134.86. So keep an eye on the volatility. Taking a look at the 1 hour chart here, this is the level that the pound tested, 33.50 level here. This is important support and resistance level. At this point, we are looking at this potentially being the high. However, this previous level that was established after the open on Monday here, that could be very important as well. If we do see the pound push through 33.50 level, next level we are looking at is 34.80 level, this high here, and we could see the pound come and do a test of that as well. So depending on how the pound trades here around the 33.50 level, if it stays below, we are looking to sell. This is a good level to sell, 33.50, if the price does stay below that. However, if we see a break above 33.50, we are looking for this whole move to be retraced all the way to 34.80 area. Moving on to the euro here, we saw a very neutral day for euro today. So based on that, we are looking to trade this as a range-bound market. We are looking at the high of 1100. So if the price goes all the way up to 1100, we're looking for a potential selling opportunity if the price stays below that level. However, if the price breaks above, we could see price move up all the way to 1120 and then potentially even into 1180. So currently the level that we are looking at will be 1100 and above that 1120 and 1180. Looking at the 1 hour chart here, this is the first level we are looking at 1100. If the price breaks above this 1100 level, we could see it go into 1120 and finally into 1180, which is this high here. So those are some of the levels we'll be watching in terms of the target. First target we are looking at is 109.70, and then further we are looking into 109.100 level at the bottom of this pin here. For New Zealand US dollar, we did see a bearish close for the day. However, the price was not able to break the bottom here. As a result, we will be trading this as a range bound market here as well. I am looking at the upper level of 70.70 here, which is this support and resistance level. If the price stays below this, we are looking to sell at this point, and we are looking for a potential target of 69.60 here, right over here. However, if the price breaks above the 70.70 level, we are looking at 71.20 as the next target. Looking at the 1 hour chart here, this is where we are looking for this level here, 70.70 to hold. If it doesn't hold, if the price breaks above, this is the next level. We are looking at 71.20. And in the meantime, if the price gets into 70.70 and holds below this, we are looking for a move to the downside, and we'd be targeting these lows here into 69.80 or 69.60 level. Aussie dollar here, same scenario. We saw a move down last week, and then market opened and went and came down further. However, we were not able to break the previous low like we did in British pound. This stayed within that level. And now we have seen a push back up. At this point, we'll be trading this as a range bound market here as well. We are looking for potential selling opportunities at 74.50 here, and looking for buying opportunities at 7300 in the bottom. So if the price stays below 74.50, we are looking to sell. However, if the price starts to break above this, we could see the price go all the way to 75.20 here. This is the next support and resistance area. Looking at the 1 hour chart here, we are looking for this level to hold 74.50 level. If the price stays below this level, we're looking for an opportunity to sell, unless it starts to sell off right where it is, which is also an important support and resistance area right over here. In terms of the target, we are targeting the bottom here, which is 73.20 level or 7300 level. Dollar CAD here, we got a very neutral candle for dollar CAD. Price did try to break above, however, it did not manage to hold above. And now as the oil prices have gone up, we have seen dollar CAD drop. Again, because of the neutral candle, we'd be looking to trade the range here. The bottom of the range here is 29.80. Here, if the price stays above 29.80, we could see a push up into the highs again at 3100 or 3120. So looking to trade the range again. Looking at the 1 hour chart, we are looking for 29.80 as the potential target here and looking for potential buying opportunities. However, if the price starts to come down, we are looking at this 29.20 level as the potential target. If the price does break here, 29.80, 29.20 is the next support and resistance level we are looking at. If the price holds above 29.80 level, we're looking to trade it back into the range. And if it gets up into the 3100 or 3120 level here, we are looking to sell it. That's it for now. I will see you in the trade room tomorrow.